Kyle Cline is with Indiana Farm Bureau, and this week a few important Farm Bill regional meetings that you're putting together. And we have a new Farm Bill. We have a lot of new information that producers need, and you will cover a lot of that as much as you can at these meetings. Talk about some of the important topics that will be on the discussion table.
Well, that's exactly right. So we have the series of 3 meetings coming up this week, and the focus of the meetings will primarily be on the commodity programs, as well as the livestock programs. April 15th is the tentative date for signups for the livestock indemnity program and the livestock forage disaster program. So that will very much be front and center for the discussion. The commodity programs, while the rules and regulations are still being written, we want to walk producers through and other interested members through those programs and what they might be able to expect, and then also try to give them some information of how to prepare in terms of when all of those details do come out, they will know what elections might be best for them on their particular farm or operation.
Kyle, with the new Farm Bill comes a great deal of change, so how important is it for farmers to get a jump on this information that you'll have at these meetings?
Well, that was really the focus of this event. We wanted to get out there early and start providing information. The bill itself is about almost 1,000 pages, so it's quite complex. There are several new programs and election options that are available within the Farm Bill on the commodity program, and also there's a new crop insurance option as well, supplemental coverage option. So we wanted to get out there, provide that information early, at least get farmers familiar with these programs and get them to be thinking about this. And then we'll also walk through some examples, some example farm case studies during the event to help farmers think about what program might be best for them, and those will be based on various parameters, farm parameters and farm sizes, etc. So we really want this program to be educational for everyone and offer an opportunity that can be that value, provide value to their farms. And when those rules finally do come out, probably in late summer, early fall, at least for the commodity programs, they'll be feel like they're in a position to make a decision and feel more empowered.
Talk a little bit more specifically about crop insurance, risk management. What do we know already that farmers are going to need to be well versed on?
Well, I think in terms of a lot of the challenges, I think, in understanding this will be some of the new programs that they're less familiar with. A lot of this bill and a lot of the commodity program will be similar and have a similar feel and look as to past farm bills. But I think, for example, the risk coverage on the commodity side for individual farm or whole farm coverage, that's a new offering of this bill, and we think preliminarily that most farmers in the Midwest will choose area risk coverage, but that individual option is another thing to think about, the whole farm coverage. So they'll really need to go back and look at past farm data, past production, and look at their numbers to really determine which program is best for them. And again, once those rules are written, they'll feel like they can actually make that decision.
It's excellent that Farm Bureau is doing this, and do you anticipate possibly some other educational meetings across the state later in the year once you have even more information specifically on the commodity side?
We hope to continue our education efforts into the summertime, possibly late summer, early fall before harvest, before farmers get really busy in the fields. We hope to have more program specifics at that point, but we will offer, it might be in person, but it could possibly be a series of webinars as well. So we really, information is coming available every day. I mentioned the livestock program is first, and that has always been a priority for the USDA since the Farm Bill was written and passed. So we do expect that, and please stay tuned for more.
Kyle Cline, Indiana Farm Bureau. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you very much.